Hey, there we are. I don't know why that took so long to load in. Probably because I didn't preload it. Anyway, hello. How are we doing, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? Welcome to the channel. My name is Prosec, and we are getting back into it for another lovely day of Skyrim after far too long away. Ah, I genuinely have forgotten what we were doing last time, so should be good. Are we still adventuring with Farkas, or have we already done that? I don't know. I don't know. So honestly, let's just get right into it and see where things sit. Now, I do have to just load something up where I would usually have my stream manager? Question mark? No, doesn't seem to exist. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. Probably in like an hour or something. For now, let's hop right into it and make sure. God, I am so experienced at this. We turn that off. We turn that on. There we are. And we load in Skyrim. There we are. I'm a professional, very professional. But let's just load in and see where things sit. Pun massively intended. We're in Markarth. Ah, yes, that's right. I remember now. So if we go to the map and see here, we were doing the Forsworn Conspiracy, weren't we? Running through all of that. I actually do want to put off the end of that just because I need to remind myself how to do the actual get both sides of the reward for that quest. Let's see. That's fine. Retrieve the white file. Okay, Grelod. Yeah, want to do that at some point. Reflex. That's up north. Do we actually have quite a few things to do up in Solitude? You eating your own fur off of the mic stand, Perry. He's so orange. He is so orange. We might have a route then from Morthal, go to Ustengrav and finally clear that away. And then loop back for Solitude. Standard ginger cat. He absolutely is a standard ginger cat. Welcome in, Hades. Nice to see you. But yeah. Hello, Lydia. One thing that I was doing between streams, just in like the 5 minutes afterwards, really, but it wasn't very engaging, so I didn't record it or anything. I was sure to go and train my sneak with the bloke in the bottom of Markarth. In the, they're not the rat ways; they're the ones in Riften, but in like the slum beds. I trained sneak, and then I trained where is it? Pickpocket off of him, and that's gotten up relatively high. So might just. Oop. No, I want there. That might come in handy later. Extra pockets would be very nice because just more carrying capacity means we don't have to go to the shops or Breeze Home as often to drop things off. So yeah, I think that's what I would like. What actual skill do I need? I need 50 in that. Okay. And then we've got noise from armor reduced 50%. Honestly, none of these are really going to be helpful because I don't use one-handed attacks. I don't use the bow for stealth archery. So I can skip out on these three, so pretty much just focus the left side. But these are still very good perks. Yeah. All of these are really good. So I think developing Sneak a bit further would be nice. As you can see, we're very close to the next level, so I wonder if there's anything I can just quickly do. Actually, do I have any light armor on me? That would be brilliant. That's not armor, that's clothing. That's all jewelry. I should sell some of that off, actually. So let's head to General Shop. If I can jump over that bridge. No, that's the abandoned house. Is this the General Shop? Farmleaf and Sons. Yeah. Oh, they're reforming the Dawn Guard, don't you know?
Safest city in the Reach.
Safest city in the Reach.
You there, if you're here to trade, step up to the counter. You need to leave.
Elizabeth handles the customers. I just check the shipments.
You need to leave.
Why are you
No,
telling me to
I'm
leave?
not on leave. Yes, I know. No, as if trade wasn't poor enough. It was the Forsworn, wasn't it? Oh, by the divines, is it? This store would finally be on its feet if I had. You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword? Thank
Sure.
you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you return.
Broken Tower Redoubt. Where is that?
You need to
Wait.
leave.
Map. Local map. I see. So we're getting something in kind of this Reach Whiterun border zone, but it's not really easy to walk through. So I might grab a cart to Carthwaston from Lakeview at some point and then start doing these. Not sure when I'll come to that one, honestly. Yeah, not an immediate one, but you...
Be careful. Come back whenever you need something.
The door was open, but they want me to leave and come back in the morning. How very
Those Whiterun guards
polite
take
of
down
them.
a dragon, soak it.
It's only 5 AM. What time do you open? Seriously, are they not open yet? It's like 9:30. They're leaving business on the table. It's 10:30. Come on. Everyone else is at work.
I said,
Oh, did you need something?
You sell jewelry.
For a friend, perhaps? My but here, I have a delivery I need to. Thank you. He can be a bit difficult, but I'm sure he'll appreciate your help. I got some wonderful jewelry.
Can't really make much use of you though.
Need a new ring or
You open yet? No?
You dare prick.
You will be made to be open. Seriously?
I work silver, like my father. And his... My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in...
There we go. Jeez. Finally it's business
No.
hours, huh?
Take a look.
You're lucky you're the only general trader I know about in town. Cure poison? That? Hang on. I don't recognize that. Which is concerning. So I'm going to keep it on me just in case it's unique and look that up later. Yeah, alright.
Come back
Good enough.
whenever you need
I've offloaded enough to satisfy myself. I'm not going to bother spending any more time because we've just been sat here pretty much since we got here. So, what I am going to do, just doing some quick mental maths, I am going to go to... I'm going to go to Riften and do a couple of things, and you'll see why soon. But I have a one-time use travel to a slightly more convenient part of Morthal that I might as well take advantage of. Wait, how did I get... Oh, that's right, I took the prison taxi.
City of Mar Where do you want?
Hello, Riften, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. You ever met one of them cats? Khajiit, I think they call themselves. I hear this whole...
Gotta love your casual fantasy racism. Have you seen one of those cats, Perry? I want to do...
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? Don't say last thing the Blackbriars need is some loudmouth trying to the Blackbriars... Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything...
I could start with the unusual gem stuff, but I don't want to do that yet.
Then we're speaking the same language. Good.
Nice! Got the level. Nah, you good, Maul. Be seeing you. There is such a temptation to go right back to Markarth and start training Sneak and Pickpocket again, but I'll hold off for now, at least.
Huh? What do you want? Yes, horses are... I hope to open my own stables.
You look like the kind of person who's got a quest.
I was able to work out I borrowed some gold. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her... You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire.
Something's in it.
People of Riften, heed my words.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby.
Sure.
Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Black. I paid Sibby half. I want you to talk to Sibby for... Good man. Head to the rift. You'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet you outside of town.
That's a full-on quest, isn't it? Yeah.
We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've...
I don't actually remember this cutscene at all.
All heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Yeah.
You have a quest related to that?
Wonderful. Mara. We also
There
perform
is
ceremonies for
Mara's
all
blessing,
living
I
gods in
think.
Skyrim. It's difficult to appreciate her
But I
gifts
think
in
that's a
these dark
different
times.
priest
What's your problem?
we need to talk to.
Consider her life
Shut his
a
debts.
story.
This is really simple.
May you return
I
to
lent him...
benevolence and
All right, all right. I guess I made enough from... Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Nice.
I hope we bump into...
And do you have another quest
Look,
as well?
I already said
City
Shadra
really
doesn't
gets
owe
to
me a
her.
thing, so get
No.
off my back.
Mule the Lioness, you've got a quest. What happened to you, Blade Grimsever?
Without it, I
Find
could
it.
let- but I see that Grimsever rests
Zinc
within the
left.
Bremer
Yep,
ruin of Miss
cool.
Sincha left. Tread carefully.
Mule told me that.
You don't have a dialogue tree, you... Nope, nothing important.
I
Maven.
presume you're bothering me for a good reason. I believe
I have never actually done that, so I'm wondering what this is about. Have you aware there's a
Sibby and Louis
plot to steal the
Latruche.
horse?
Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a certain history. Tell you what, go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis.
Interesting. I'm not actually going to go through with that just because, just in case Louis Latruche has better rewards, but
What in the
Welcome
name
to the
of-
Big
Interesting.
Bar, my lord. If I can interest you in one of our special
special drinks.
three, in fact. First, second, last, and only for the bravest of souls. I met her when I in Blackmart. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor. of you.
I've got one of those.
I
Okay.
don't have time.
As you can see, I'm just going around picking up quests, just because I've not really spent a lot of time in Riften so far.
My skill and passion is
Mercurio,
unmatched.
you are just a mercenary, so that's
For you.
fine.
That skill can be bought.
Kirava,
The coin? Here,
any leads?
take a look at this. Some of the Jarl's men came by and left this by. The
What is
Thieves
word of
Guild
that?
has been pushing hard to regain a foothold in this city. If Maven Blackbriar keeps raising prices on meat, I'll have to resort to watering. Riften's biggest exports used to be fishing and honey until the Thieves Guild has been put. Mule the Lioness used to adventure across Skyrim before she... If it's true that the dragons have returned. What will it mean for all of us?
Okay,
This fight
cool.
wins.
Good few quests in there. Always worth checking around the bar. What's this one? Leader of the Dawn Guard. Oh yeah, that's where the hidden sanctum and so on is. I genuinely have never done the DLC for this game, so I did not recognize that in the slightest. Right, there's Brynjolf. Is this just regular health potions? Or, oh,
Finally came to your senses. Ready to make some coin?
wait, how's he got a key locked satchel? Hang on, he doesn't have the key for it, but I'm pretty sure this is meant to be his quote-unquote Fulmer blood elixir. So let's see if we can't get that free. We've already got an elixir. Nope, that is locked in place. Interesting. All right.
Visiting Riften? Pleased to meet you.
Can I interest
Ranchet, what do you have for sale? Because you will soon no longer be present, shall we say. Oh, there is a quest here, isn't there? Discover Branche's past, or whatever. Miscellaneous.
What happened to me? Just one. It was one of. If you come across anything in your.
I'll keep an eye open.
I learned that a matron who had served for House Tel Rick. I spent years looking for what became of the ship.
Yeah. And I believe that's up at the north at the wreck of the Ice Runner or something. Yeah, it's up here. No, the Ice Runner's this way, so I don't remember the name of this ship, but there is a crash ship.
I ended up empty-handed.
Up there somewhere.
Anything you can find would be of great help.
You gonna buy something? Or just here for training? Otherwise, move on. Look, I'm not... The sooner I get out of Skyrim, the... Are you serious? If I were you, I'd pack up and get out of here before you end up
nothing.
in one of those burial cairns.
You a fisherman?
Started. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. Nivenor is my wife. We're at odds about my charity. I tried to include her in my Yes, beggars the paltry amount of coin that I sell my the only if you're headed that way, I would appreciate. Good.
Here we are.
Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Remember.
Klepper in Markarth. I mean, there are now reasons to go to Markarth again, but we'll hold off for now. Medesi.
I do. Only would you be interested in Thank you. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe travels.
Interesting. I should be able to just pick up some of that. Like, I'm not sure about the flawless sapphires, but I know Branchet here has the mammoth tusk at least.
Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
If anything, the ivory from this tusk will be perfect for the inlay on my amulets.
Here are the people.
Safe travel,
Okay. Gold ore. Do you have any for me, Bowman?
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Nah, just a bit too fancy for him.
People say next time one of my shields deflects smithing's. The secret is my forge. Well, it was. You will.
Need some fire salts. Do I have some of those? Only one. Right. Makes sense.
A flame Atronach's. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Stuck on his forge. What more to do? What more to do? Helga, do you have a quest?
Of course. My niece Vaughn. She's been with me ever since her parents were killed by bandits, and she was dropped in my lap. Visiting Riften?
My food is the best. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Ellen. He showed me a way to grind up ice. I'm always looking to replenish myself.
Do you mind?
Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well,
I know where to find ice wraiths. They're common as dirt.
Something I can do for you.
Glad to see you finally came to your senses. Ready to make some.
Alright, Bryn.
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. Once you have it, I
Cause a
want you to
distraction.
prepare
Plant the
something
ring on
now.
Branchet.
You tell me when you're ready, and we'll get started. Good. Wait until I start this. Then show
Is
me what you're made
there
of.
something I can do for you?
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this.
You need to hear this, apparently.
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Patience, Branchet. This is a rare opportunity, and I wouldn't want you to get left out.
That's what you said about the wisp essence, and it turned out to be...
I'm going to drop a hard save, just in case I come up with something later that needs doing at this moment, because there is a bit of branching quest here.
But this item is the real thing.
Lads and lasses, I give you Falma Blood Elixir.
Oh, come on.
Good old Falma Blood Elixir. Wait, this isn't Branchet's stand. This is the armor stand.
The one and only. Mystical beings live in legends and were masters of great magic. Imagine the power
There we are. Got it.
coursed through their
Utterly professional. I'll take these, that, and the other. There's our unique item for this quest.
My sources must remain a secret for their own protection, but I can promise you that
Now.
the contents are genuine.
If I just plant this... That's the wrong ring. Wrong ring. If I plant that,
Well, I see that my time is...
but then just...
Come back tomorrow if you wish to buy.
What a waste of time.
I knew I shouldn't have waited.
Okay, so I can't just grab it off him. In which case, I'm going to waste time with...
Promise you that the contents are genuine.
I don't want to steal a basket.
Must remain a secret for their own protection.
I pressed E instead of tab. Yeah, I'm going to keep Modesi's silver ring on me and pretty much just run out the clock on this quest. It shouldn't affect anything long term, but will essentially fail it.
Please. Please, I need but a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Hurry, before my supply is gone.
He has to be
See into other people's thoughts.
God, his claims are absurd. Maybe exit the cell and re-enter? Because I wouldn't like to just run out the clock. Hey, we failed. Nice.
Just how long did you expect me to keep those people distracted? I had to let the whole plan fall through. Well, at least you didn't do anything stupid. Next time when you're given a job, don't wander off or take your sweet time. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Nothing around here.
So yeah, we keep Modesi's ring. Nice. Unique.
Nah, my organization's been but never mind that. Even though you fouled up the job, I still think you've got this. There's plenty of gold out there for the taking, if you're up to the challenge. All right then. The group I represent has its home. Get there in one piece, and we'll see.
Working
if
at the
you
Rift
really
in
got
Okay,
it.
so now see if the
Some coin in my pocket.
quest completes and we keep the ring. Yes.
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold.
And we don't put away a relatively innocent man.
To sell, I pay fair prices for all
But I don't...
Please,
Brynjolf Satchel. Brynjolf Satchel.
all I ask is that.
I have no recollection of what this is, so I'm going to just open it with console and see what's in there, because I am deathly curious, and I can't be bothered to go to the wiki. Unlock. Golden lockpicks, nothing important. Okay, but now we know. Now we know.
I can't take this.
You'll forgive me that little bit of cheating, because I would not have been able to let that go. Alright, speak to Shada, who's somewhere around here. Oh, he'll be out by the horse stable, won't he? That's why I didn't see him. Yeah, he's in the stable. Oop. Yeah, come on. Nice.
You're not supposed to be in here. You're not supposed to be. You're not.
And then try and force him out. No, fine, I'll do it the normal way. See what time he comes out. Still there. Ah! Forgot how to do the thing properly. You need to drag before you press enter. Or E, or whatever you prefer.
Any luck with Sapphire? By the... I don't know what to say. I didn't think... Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came... Yes, Hofgreer took me in. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell,
Too lazy to
I helped
walk,
my
eh?
family raise horses at our
I'm
farm.
not afraid of anything. Not me. I'm no... Oh. Tell you what. How about a friendly wager? Just for... You match the bet, and we fight until one of us... All right. Remember, this is a... Here we go. Come on. Never should have come here.
Stand there and take it?
That's your bet, huh?
Dang, this guy kind of blows. In fact, do I have any light armor on me? No, I think I'm pretty sure I already checked, so... I can't get some cheeky levels out of this guy. Hop!
I don't believe it. I guess you were right. Not at all. It's good to be put in your plate. I guess I shouldn't boast so much. It
Good
gets
day,
expensive.
friend. Keeping well?
Nice.
You've been a good friend to me. That means been stuck with the name. I've been riding horses since I was a lad. Nothing I liked more. But as I got... Then one day, I was drunker than I've ever been and mounted a poor colt. Broke his back in two. Haven't ridden since.
Well.
Until next time.
Fine armor you've got there.
I guess we could get started with the Thieves Guild. There's no real reason not to.
Sorry.
Oh, you have a
My
quest for
mind
me,
was on
Ingrid.
my experiments.
Out of the way, Lydia.
What did you need? What was it you wanted? I'm a
You an alchemist?
Master Elgdale. My errant formulas have cost...
What sort of ingredients do you
Am
need?
I sensing that you may be...
Sure,
That
I'll get
means
them.
more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated.
There we are.
My experiments can't be completed until you drop me those...
Another not particularly thrilling, but nice to have quest. Griffin Jail.
Got to thinking, maybe I'm the Dragonborn, and I just don't know it yet.
Oh, he's upstairs. I just jumped down here for no reason.
Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. His voice shouted him apart.
Hello.
Have you come to... Ah, let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the Still, I don't want to cross Latrush.
Nice place he's got here.
Steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Sure, take advantage of the guy in jail. Okay, fine, I can make the deal sweeter. I obviously don't have anything here, but there's a hidden stash in the lodge. And I did take it.
Thank you. Yeah, nice cells they've got here.
Let me out of here, damn it. I'm not a criminal.
That's nice, dear. You telling me there could be corruption in the guards of Riften? Say it ain't so. Alright, well, let me just activate the... Oh, actually, do I have the spells I want? They're in illusion. Yep, courage and fear. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to activate my one-time fast travel to Morthal. That will be completely free, because that's where I want to go after this quest. So.
Those who shirk their duties will get an extra beat.
Oh wait, don't have enough Magicka for... Oh! Fury is what I want, sorry. I have enough of that. Yes, good. So, you get courage, you get fury. And we get to see... Oh, no, 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 no. We will not see anything quite so simple as that. I'm here for one clip in particular. And if you have been paying attention to previous streams, you might know what it is. This is the start, of course, of the Dark Brotherhood questline, and I want to do it without ever actually committing a crime myself. No, no, no. Come on. Come on, we can do this. Sorry, that's the wrong one first. Courage. Fury. I've managed to get it on my first try, my test save, so I might be thinking it's more common than I think, but... Or than it actually is, rather. Yeah, because I don't want this to be just any old... If you're wondering about the courage spell, by the way, that's because, Constance here is, would otherwise immediately flee as soon as we Fury Grelod. No. Hey! Nice! Get absolutely demolished, Grelod.
Someone has killed Grelod. Murdered? Here? Dead. You get out of here. Get out. Hooray!
Why are you telling me to get out? You're the one who gave her a German suplex. Brilliant. And we didn't even commit a crime. More health, and I want to put that towards let's go with that will be handy for both the quest lines we've just started. We're at 40, the next perk's at 50. Okay. Alright, so Ratway's time. There is one item I know for sure we want out of here.
I don't know, Trough. They'd skin us alive if we were doing this.
Nice mace. Not really necessary though. Orcish certainly seems to be the standard gear level at the moment. So we've moved up a bit in terms of danger. Do I have whirlwind sprint actually? I'm pretty sure I do. Yes, I do. So there is a skip you can do here. Where's the Where is the lever? Am I blind? Where's the lever? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we can whirlwind sprint across that gap and lower the bridge without too much difficulty. And skip out a bit on the ratways, which is nice, because the ratways are just vaguely irritating. But unfortunately, we actually need something from the rest of the ratways, so let's head through and see what we can get. Is that enchanted? Hard to tell. Just take it and look. Nah, okay.
Someone there?
Hello, John. He is usually a little bit more intimidating. I guess we've got just good defense. But yeah, Gloves of the Pugilist. A completely unique item with a completely unique enchantment, I believe. I don't think that randomly generates. But that's unfortunate, because it's a unique item. We won't be able to disenchant it to get unarmed strikes. Or fortify unarmed damage. Cup of tea. So yeah, there we are. Gloves of the Pugilist, unique item. And that's what we needed from in here. There's a bear trap here. You know what? Ow, there's another bear trap in here. There's just now 3 table. Yeah, alright. Let's head through to the end of the dungeon. Lunar Moth. No, it's a blue butterfly, of course. Okay, I haven't read that apparently. I'm a bit of a loot hoarder when it comes to ingredients. It's a real bad habit. This place looks nice. Okay, nothing of real import to grab. Oh, Dirge's not at his post.
I'm telling you, this one is.
Oh, Delvin.
Could give you all the information. Stick with me, and he'll
Hey, Delvin's a sneak trainer. Cool.
It's time to face the truth. Old friend, you, Vex, Mercer, you're all part of a dying breed. Things are changing.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor...
Oh, she's the face sculptor, of course. Well, there we are.
Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's, but no matter, the greatest art. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Indeed, it is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons and cloud rest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
So that's a yes then.
Until next time.
Nothing particularly interesting.
Vekel and me, we have a thing going. So I recommend you.
Hello, Bryn.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lad. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our VOR, I want you to explain. Kirava, do this right. Honestly, a word of warning though. I don't want any of them killed. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here.
Okay.
Get going. Stay out of trouble.
I'll be here when you're trouble.
Don't you have
Better
something
have
with you?
coin to pay for your drinks. There's no handouts
Come
here.
back later, and I may have some work for you.
Alright. Nothing really too important to take care of on the first visit to the Right Ways. Beyond, you know, the gloves of the pugilist. So I'll just backtrack through. There is a bedroll here. What more needs doing in Riften? Could do that. But, you know, we'll be back here. We'll be back here before too long. The dragon. There is also a quest at Shaw's Stone, which I'd like to pick up at some point, but we can just carriage to that. Yeah, there's nothing really to keep us here, so let's go to Morthal Hold. Do Ustengrav. We could do Mizinkleft, but I'd leave that until the next time we're in the area, I think, because I want to go this direction and do Solitude stuff. Hogstad. Actually, I want to go to Whiterun and do Thorald's Fate now that I've trained Sneak. And I've just remembered I wanted to get Sneak training from Delvin while we were here. Ah! I'm so organized. Sneak and pickpocket training.
Last person who made trouble for Vekel ended up with a smashed head.
Okay, quick save. Train me to Sneak.
With me, and you'll never even know you're here.
Quick save. Steal the gold. Nope. Steal the gold. Nice. Delvin, train me to Sneak. Quick saves. Steal the gold.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Quick save. Nope. Steal the gold.
I think Brynjolf could stick with me.
Almost up to level 50 in pickpocket. That'd be nice. Oh, we're definitely going to get a level here in a sec.
Come back like stick with me.
Yep. Steal the gold. Level up. Sure. Am I up to the next margin on pickpocket? Yes, I am. Pickpocketing gold is 50% easier. We can keep it going. It is so easy. Hello, Delvin. Train me to Sneak. Quick save. Steal the gold.
Come back like stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Train me to Sneak. Steal the gold.
Stick with me.
We're not even being subtle about it anymore.
Come back.
Oh, this is so... I didn't even quick save. That's how confident I'm getting. Steal the gold. Level up. Power leveling. This is incredibly cheesy, and I'm feeling a little bad for doing it, but not bad enough to stop. I want extra pockets from this tree. How's my Sneak doing? We are good enough for Lightfoot. Nice. Alright, let's keep it going.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Okay, I should definitely
And they'll never even know you're there.
put an end to this after this loop because my player level is accelerating away from me a little. Like we're almost to level 20. We are at level 20.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Oh my god, it just gets easier. Alright. So yeah, now we've got our sneak up to basically 50. We've got our pickpocket up to 63. Blumenek. That gives us Keymaster, which is alright. These two are the real perks you want. Perfect Touch and Misdirection. Yeah, I'll leave off Lightfoot for now. Yeah, okay, but we could do that all the live long day, and at this point, the levels are basically guaranteed. I'm not going to accelerate my level much further because I'm at level 20, and there's a few things I want to do at level 20. Oh, I'm at 21. I went a bit far. Oops. That's not the way out. So yeah, I want to go to Whiterun and just take care of the Thorold mission, which I've forgotten the name of. And since we're now at level 20, we can do the Ebony Blade, which is not only a unique, but will let us put a tracker on Lydia, which is just going to be helpful. Oh, courier.
There's a new museum opening up in Dawn's. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, well, we've got the invitation to do Mehrunes Dagon's quest as well. And a lovely bit of Z fighting there. Or light flickering. So yeah, I'm going to take a carriage to Whiterun. And while we're there, I'll drop off some of the uniques we've got. Hello.
Where do you want to go?
Take me to Whiterun.
We'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Have a big sip of tea between the loading screens. What was that? I swear light was just obscured by something in the sky, but I must be going mad. Hello, guards. Alright, so first things first, let's drop off a few uniques. And books as well. I've got a couple that are burning a hole in my pocket. Oh, those are all still quest items, okay. In terms of weapons, we've got Nettlebane needs to go away. In terms of armor, we've got Calthelmo's ring, which we can't do anything with. Medace's ring, that's gone. Good. I'm suspicious of this cure poison just because I don't necessarily recognize it. Really wish we could get a Falmer Blood Elixir though. We already dropped off Spirit's Ashes. Don't think there was anything else here that was unique. Nah, okay. Books and keys, fine. Norelian's Mixture. I don't even remember what quest that's for, to be honest. Might be for the White File. But alright. Let's take a really strange route up to the Wind District, I guess.
What do you need, my friend?
Okay. Where's Lydia gone? Ah, sod it. We'll figure that out. God's sakes, Lydia. Can't take you anywhere. Alright. Let's see if I'm finally sneaky enough to do this. Dang it! Your home Steve. Take the health pot. Silver as well is worth taking because you can easily turn it into other things that don't get marked sold, or stolen rather. Book it. Leg it. We're done here. Ah, at long last. That took about 7 more streams than it should have. Avelstein, here we are.
Let me see. The Thalmor. So, Northwatch Keep. I'll do anything if it means Thorald can't be left to those monsters.
Now, how to actually take care of this? That's a question. I should just be able to bonk my way through. I mean, it was only the Thalmor. Me and Lydia can take that, right? Just so long as they haven't scaled high enough to start using glass armor, I guess.
Are you sure? I doubt you stand a chance again. I can have a group of men ready at a moment's notice. Many would be willing to help rescue my brother.
Yeah, I don't want NPCs that don't need to die.
If you can't do it, I will.
But he's deleted the Imperial Massive from existence, which is a huge shame.
Away from me.
Yeah. So, missing in action, find a way to release Thorald. And that would be at Northwatch. Okay, but there we are. That's what I wanted to do. Now, because of the level we're at, I'm also going to pop to Dragon's Reach and get started on the Whispering Door quest. Re-up my blessings. Like playing an MMO, man. You've always got to make sure that your buffs are all ready before you do any quests. God, it's been a while since I've actually played an MMO. I've been feeling kind of itchy to get into one, but none of them have really... None of the ones I am playing are currently intriguing me. Or have played, I should say, rather than am playing. And I've not seen any new ones that really spark interest. So if anyone has any recommendations for a good MMO experience, then I'm more than willing to listen. There's the Jarl. Hello, the Jarl. Tell me about your boy. He's not telling me about his boy. It was 20 and not 25, right? I'm actually going to check UESP on that one. Just in case. Skyrim, the Whispering Door. No, it's level 20. Okay, and I should just be able to talk to Jarl Ball in here.
What is it that you need? You have my attention. Speak your mind.
Where is the boy? There's the boy. Hello, the boy.
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword.
You're the wrong boy. I'm looking for Nelki, not Froki. Or Frother, or whatever his name is. Now you sat in your seat. Do you have different dialogue? No?
I serve Jarl Balgruuf.
Please say I don't need to go to, Helga, not Helga's, to, the Banded Mare. Ah, okay. Fine, I'll go to the Banded Mare and start the quest properly, with the rumours and whatnot. Hey, I'm Steve.
Mister, could you spare a coin?
Come to chat with an old
Stop talking to Zim.
Come on in.
My friend Maven and I.
This is an
have
ode
met
to
many-
Skyrim's
If it's
staunch
work you
protector.
need, how about shop? Here, take a look at this. Some of the companions. Been hearing some strange.
There we go.
Clear. Need anything
Ask
else?
Bolgruf about his strange kids. By the way, what was that bounty that I just picked up? That was Giant at Gilden Rock. Okay. But yeah. Stop talking, Nazim. He's so annoying. I hope whoever voiced Heimskir had a lot of fun doing those lines. It sounds like they did.
What
Ballin'?
is it that you need?
Trouble with your kids?
Yes, he was always a quiet lad, but late he won't say a word to me. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth, I would be immensely grateful.
Okay, Whispering Door. Of every quest we've got, this is the one that will probably last the longest. So, where's he gone? Where is the boy? Where is the boy? Oh, he's up here.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, very busy. Perhaps I can assist.
Another one. So, the disgusting pig. But I know about him. I know that he worked. This cat places with
That's nice, dear.
And
And the Whispering Lady. Yep.
I've gotten good. I
This
thought
is
I
probably
would,
one of
but I
the
can't open
weakest
door.
Daedric quests in the game. Like, it's just pretty much all takes place in one room. Okay, 2 rooms, but still one building. Wait. I was following the wrong quest marker.
The Gildergreen blooms again, all thanks to you.
At last. I've been
And just like all the Daedra, bloody Mephala won't let me skip the dialogue.
child is spirited, but lacks a
agency.
Oh well, it's an opportunity to finish off my tea. Someone behind the door. What can the boy not do?
Boy is good at sussing out secrets, but the corruptibility of children is ultimately too limited for my purposes. You, though, I expect will prove far more malleable.
Yeah, lady, I'm here for my own purposes. You ain't got nothing on me. I'm using you more than you're using me. I'm not so easily modded.
Think so. But in the end, you mortals will always flit like fire with the winds of your desires and conveniences. And those winds issue from my whisper.
Point of order, lady. I'm not technically immortal. I've got a dragon soul.
First, you must open this door.
Mm-hmm.
A piece of my power
Mm-hmm.
away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see.
Yep. That's very interesting. Yep. I see. Yep. Yeah, I see. That's very. Oh yeah, I'm intrigued. Yep. Very interesting. Yep. Definitely. Yes, I see. Yes, absolutely. Yep. 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 Cool. That's how I open the door. Yep. Right one. Right. Yep. Paranoid intentions. Yep. Yep. I see. Yep. 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 I see. I understand. I get it. Yep. I'm there with you.
And they will be his undoing.
Yep. I see. Dark child. Yep. Knows what to see. Yep. Okay. Good. Yep. I'll go talk to him. Yep. And I got your path. Okay. Sure. Jeez, would it kill your lady to talk a little bit quicker? Okay. Ah. No, you're the other interchangeable child. Do I have the quest marked? Yes, I do. So where is Nelke?
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever holes. You, I told you. For some reason, how you get it from them?
It would seem I've got too many quests marked to actually appear entirely on my compass anymore, which is hilarious. Cool. Let me over. Open the door, get on the floor, everybody walk the dinosaur. Admonition against Ebony, and then, oh, Lydia! Do me a favor. Grab the ebony blade. And now what that's done, if I just temporarily unmark everything else, it's put a quest marker specifically over Lydia. I have no immediate plans to complete this quest by grabbing the ebony blade off of her. If I do want it off her, I think I can force her to equip it and then put it on a weapon rack. But yeah. There you go. It is a quest marker that I can activate at any time to see, oh, I wonder where in the world Lydia is. Oh, she's over in Whiterun. There we are. And that will be a helpful tool at various points, I am sure, because companions do enjoy going walkabouts. So, let me mark every quest back up, and then unmark that one, and we're good here. We're done. No need to complete the quest. For now. You know, I will... While I am putting off the quest indefinitely, it doesn't violate the rules, because I would keep all the unique items associated with it anyway. Gildergleen's looking pretty good. Amron, anything to do? No.
Right then. I consider joining up myself.
Alright, let's go and head to Morthal, because I don't think there's anything more I want to do in Whiterun. Nope, no more quests marked. Any more uniques on me that I'm forgetting about? Oh, I'll put away the book I just got. Cool. But yeah, nothing else here is that important. Cool. Alright, well. Let's take a nice, quick nap for no particular reason. What? Oh, I've got to return to Aventus, don't I? Ugh. Bloody quest order. Fine, I'll nip by Windhelm. Is there anything else I need to do while I'm there? No, it's just the Soul Steam marker. I mean, I could do Forsaken Cave, but I just don't feel like it at the moment. What time is it? Just gone 7. Fine by me.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go?
Bjorlum, take me to Windhelm.
Climb and back and we'll be off. Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Bjorlum. Then we gotta run over this massive bridge. It's very impressive, but very inconvenient. Like, would it kill them to have, like, a shuttle or something across that thing? Jeez, it's like walking to a Disney park from the car parking area. It's up here, I believe. Oh, I've not been to the Palace of Kings, apparently. Aretino residence. Oh, Aventus.
Well?
Hey, how you doing, Seb?
Is she, you know? Aha! I knew you. Here, just like I promised. This should fetch you a nice price. Thank you. Thank you again.
Thank you again. We receive the Aretino family heirloom, which is a unique plate. Is that a child? Yes, it is a child. A young man. A murderous young man. I like the cut of his jib. Barry likes murder as well. He is a cat, after all. Alright, so now I need to find an owned bed. I could buy one from the night, but from the inn, but I don't feel like it. Yep, for the low price of a murder I didn't even commit. Technically speaking.
Then a murder over in Riften. Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
I wonder who that could be referring to. Right. I've pretty much just thoughtlessly run out of Windhelm. I know there is a campsite with some unowned beds out this way, I think. Yeah, poor old Grelod. I'm sure the business will be much diminished for her loss. Oh, wait a minute. It's doing better than it ever has. Yes, since you weren't here at the time, I shall inform you that instead of just regularly going in there and giving her a bop with a warhammer, I had... Where's here? Where you at? Vigilant to stand up? Oh, here we are. Oh my god! Vampires! Oh, yes, I used a courage spell to have someone else German suplex her. Rather than do any illegal acts such as murder. How very dare you suggest that I would do something so untoward. Don't judge me, the robes are valuable. Anger's Mill. There is a quest from Anger, which I might as well grab now.
I've been looking for you.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I'm supposed to deliver. Yeah, got this note. Don't know. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I run the mill, so I'm a busy If you've got an axe, you can always... That I am. I don't care what's going on in the world. Rebellion, dragons awakening. The mill is enough trouble for me to work.
No, am I not allowed to do that quest yet? I need to talk to... Why is the courier cutting wood? No, okay. In which case, there should be somewhere around here a little campsite. Is that the roar of a dragon I just heard? I must be mistaken. Yeah, unowned bedroll. Let's take an house kit. Oh no! Who could have seen this coming? You awake and feeling rested.
Sleep
Perry.
well. Does it matter?
Where am I?
You're
Who are
right.
you? Who are you
Half of
here?
Skyrim knows. Old hag gets butchered in her own orphanage. Things... Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm not criticizing. But there is a slight... problem. You see, that little Aretino... Grelod the Kind was, by all rights, a dark brotherhood. A kill you must repay. Well,
I mean,
now,
I gave you some
funny
plenty of
you can
time
turn
between
it.
accepting
You
the quest
see,
and actually following
there's a
through, so it's on you more than anything.
Make your kill. I just... Am I... Then you know where we stand. Make your kill and we're square. Repayment of your debt is but a discreet knife thrust away.
Okay, there we are. So, we are here in the abandoned shack. We've got 3 people in front of us. I don't know if there's a way to do this without being the one to actually commit the duty, as it were. So if I sneak... I might need a much higher sneak skill in order to get away with this, but... Oh, there we are. Yeah, if I do... Look, if someone will pay me good money, I'll steal anything from a corpse. Astrid is too powerful for fury. Ah, beans. What's the next level of fury spell? But I've not been training my magic at all my magic skills at all. Skyrim Fury. Next spell up is Frenzy, which is effective up to level 14. What's the name of this core? Or rather, hang on, Skyrim Astrid. She is player's level times 1 minus, or minimum with 5. So she is level 21 at the moment, I think. I am, yeah, level 21. So I need... Oh, geez, I need the next spell up from Frenzy. I need... Does Frenzy Rune do it? No, that's only up to level 20. Oh, I might have put this off slightly too long, and now it's impossible. Mayhem is woodwork to get her angry. But I also don't know where it's possible to get Mayhem at this level. I mean, it's a funny bit, but is it worth derailing the entire plan for the rest of this stream just to try and get a Mayhem scroll? Like, I don't think they appear in loot tables for quite a while, and by that point, I will have out-leveled Astrid so much that even that won't work. I would very much like to have a scroll of Mayhem right now. That would work on Astrid, but as you can see, even if I Fury these guys, nothing changes. They are very clearly bound.
Got off on the wrong foot. But no worries. This is not the first time I have been backed and dragged.
Oh well. In which case, I'll just have to think of a different way to make this work. Yeah, that's at least unique. I'll be sure to grab the execution hoods, which I think are near unique, or at least they're remote. There's only a few situations where you can get them.
Aren't we? Of course. I would in the south. When question, I'll see you at home.
Okay, there is one thing I actually do need to do here, which I almost forgot, and that is... Oh! Oh, yeah! Right! No, wrong tree, wrong tree. We need misdirection for this. So it is possible at this point and at no other to pickpocket Astrid for the Blade of Woe, and you can get it right at the start of the quest line. And therefore get a duplicate of a unique item, which, while not technically necessary, we can get a copy of it at the end of the quest line. I would vastly prefer to do, but we can't do that yet. So, yeah, I guess we do this a different time. That's unfortunate, because that was how I was planning to get to Morthal, and it not be as much of an annoyance as it usually is. I guess we're going to have to go back to...
Where do you want to go? Climb and back, and we'll be off. Get up there. What's the Jarl going to do about it?
The Legion's always looking for
How
strong,
are we
capable
supposed to feel
warriors.
safe and...
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort. You need to leave. Might consider joining up myself.
Gidabadoo. Hey, there we are. Everything's back. Don't know what that was about. My levels, or my leveler, my mixer, I guess is the proper word for it. Just stopped receiving input from my microphone for a moment, which was very strange.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. That's what many... Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up. Ah, life in Morthal has been troubled lately. There's news of... And then, the men simply seek wisdom. Everything will...
Remember.
Oh, he pressed... He pressed F, not parry! Fortunately, I had an autosave, but jeez.
You need to leave. Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Can't
Wait.
wait to kill another of Ulfric's boys.
Okay.
Until next time. You've business. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some... Life in Morthal has been troubled. There's news... And then, the men simply seek wisdom. That's what men... Now some worry this wizard Fallion will foul it all up. Alright then.
Is there a wizard?
You look that which time will prove. I stand. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves.
Hey, hey, hey.
Feared our days approach, and all of Skyrim's strict.
Alright, I don't really feel like being immortal any longer than I need to. So let's head north to Ustengrav.
I know your kind. Always sneaking about.
Oh, I need death bells, don't I? Grab a couple of them while I'm here. There's no stable here, which is unfortunate. I would have liked to legally acquire a horse. Absolutely, yeah. I got a good few ingredient quests, so I'm just going to be keeping an eye out for any that I know I need. And death bells are really common in this part of the world, so I should be able to grab a good few. Yeah, heading in the right direction, good. There it is, I actually see it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's a miscellaneous quest. It's not advertising itself as being all that exciting, but there is absolutely... You know, we've got this massive multi-stage investigation quest with a huge climax. It's a great quest, one of my favorites. And then you've got... The white file. Retrieve the white file. Just go to the cave and grab the thing. That's pretty much it. Ustengrav. Hello, bandit. Hello, bandit. Hello, magical bandit. Oh, hello, bandit.
Thank you.
Ooh. Where are the bodies? There's one. There's another. Death bell. Is there one that was atomized somewhere around here? Yep. And one more that I presume Lydia took care of. Oop. Death bell. Cool. Let's roll. Let's stub my toe on a skeleton. Happens more often than you'd think. Knock, knock. Is anybody here? Ah, that was a waste of energy. Oh, speaking of wastes of energy, let's try and do that in a slightly more methodical manner rather than just run in and hope for the best.
These thralls of yours are slower than our buildings in a blizzard.
Hey, oh, geez, that resurrected bandit really does the business, huh? Maybe I should be focusing on him rather than the conjurers.
Thralls of yours are slower than Argonians in a blizzard.
Okay, one. Okay, and I'm not afraid of an undead conjurer. You can't just turn around and keep fighting after saying you yield. That's against the law. Honestly. I don't mind them being necromancers, but fake surrender? Nah, that's not on. I just remembered that I wanted to sample a couple of things, so haven't had one of those, 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 haven't had one of those. Haven't had one of those, haven't had one of those, haven't had one of those, hang on a minute, haven't had one of those, 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 and haven't had one of those. That was tricky to keep up with. Oh gods, a million effects. There we are. There's just something that I hadn't taken care of that was on the back burner that I just suddenly remembered. I think I just picked up a weapon that I didn't need to. Yeah, I don't need a pickaxe. This is in 20 blessings. Also, severe acidity. Oh no. I better sample some Pepto-Bismol quickly. Yes, of all the things that I had in my inventory, I didn't have any Pepto-Bismol, and as a result... Well, you two have fun. Or 3, or I don't know how many there are. I'm rooting for the Conjurer. Hey! Bonk! Oh, that's valuable. Don't you laugh at me. Just because I've got severe acidity. They've started honing their weapons. Ooh, a pine thrush egg. Now I know I haven't had one of those. Ooh, still stamina. Handy. Black? Oh, it was probably brought in by one of the conjurers. I was about to say, how did Blackbriar Mead get in there? They're a relatively new operation. But of course, this is not an undisturbed tomb by any measure of it. Or could you not stand on the spacebar? I wouldn't like to be jumping, and you're dangerously close to making it happen. I think we're a bit past the hunting bow at this stage in the game. Even if I was doing an archery build. Yeah, Perry's actually very proficient at source game speedrunning. The hunting bow with an H, of course. Aha, there it was. Haven't had one of those. Wait, cannot eat quest items? It's a giant's toe! What quest have I got that needs giant's toes? Oh well, we certainly passed one of those. Oh, that was the third flawless amethyst I needed, so I'll be sure to keep a hold of those. Watch as I immediately sell it the next time I'm in a general store. That's a stand for a... soul gem trap, but there isn't one there. Oh! Oh, I tripped on a skeleton again. Hardest thing about dungeons like this is trying to determine what the true path is and then avoiding it. Oh, beans. Alright, let's grab that out of the way. Put those to one side. Nice. Wait. Lydia, are you using the ebony blade? I mean, it's absorb life, so it's a very good enchantment, so fair enough, but...
I've got your back.
Yeah, I guess so.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
Yeah, she's using the ebony blade. Huh.
Lead, I'll follow.
I only really gave that to her with the intention of tracking her via quest icons. I didn't really plan for her to use it. Oh well, I won't complain if she's getting an upgrade. That means we've formed a stronger fighting force. No, nothing that, okay. Just had a thought. I need to do that. Okay, now I won't be disturbed by an alarm in like 20 minutes and freak out. To the depths. I over-enunciated the th on that one. Weird bit of layering. I mean, far be it from me to criticize the game's layering, I suppose. For those who recall yesterday's stream. Hook.
I've never seen anything quite like that.
Add one to the tally, she said the thing. I'm not sure if weapon charges decay while they're being used by companions. Why am I on fire? Oh, floor trap. Yeah, thanks for demonstrating, Lydia. So much for not getting the Lightfoot. Oh, that's no, it's not valuable enough for me to get. I need to be a bit more choosy about what I pick up. I know I did just get the extra pockets perk and therefore have a little more breathing room, but still doesn't do to be a complete loot hoarder. Honestly, it's a miracle I'm as selective as I am. Yeah, okay. I always get turned around in this place. You need to wake up earlier if you want to get me like that, mate. I don't think I actually have an amulet of Kinnereth. Yeah, no, that's new for my collection. Nice. I like having one of each amulet on me. No real reason, because I barely ever swap off of the amulet of Talos, but it's nice to have the options when I think, oh yeah, I could do with a bit more stamina at the moment. Or what have you. Harry, you're stood on the spacebar again. Yeah, a bit of bling. Honestly, if I as an actual person was in Skyrim, I would just put on every single amulet at once. Like, sure, it would be heavy on my neck, but come on, man. No, okay. No, okay, I'm going back to those locked doors. There must be something I'm missing there. That must be a puzzle that I've just not figured out. Any other switches or levers or anything? Chains or trapdoors or pressure plates? Ah! What was that? Ah, some ruined books, don't care. Cool. Probably not worth the time investment, but it's loot, so I'll take it. Nice. Come on, you're wasting all the fuel, mate. Have you seen natural gas prices these days? Dang, you are in there good and solid, mate. That's not what I wanted to pick up at all. Now I've lost his limbs. Huh. I was sure that was a trapped pedestal. Okay, let's see what's the crack with all of this then. Well, alright then. Not the most loot up here. Oh, I stand corrected. Okay, it still wasn't much, but it was more than I had. Let's grab one of the most useful shouts in the entirety of the game. Fade have become ethereal. Do I have any souls on me? No, I don't. I'll have to run into a dragon at some point. Is there no boss chest around here, though? Yep, this is indeed a video game. Secret behind the waterfall. Oh yeah, I guess the dragon script isn't too far off cuneiform. Or cuneiform, if you prefer. I guess the... oh, I didn't need to do that. The reasons for their shapes are quite similar, so... Cuneiform would have been made quickly using scratch marks on clay. Probably using a stylus or something. Whereas dragon script is made by... Oh, would be capable of being written by dragons. Now, of course, there's a spanner in the works there with the Greybeards who can shout words onto the ground and they'll be written. So maybe that's just what it looks like, question mark. But if you ignore that little detail, then it is interesting to think of dragon scholars like Parthenax scratching in the script. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure all the word walls were written by human members of the dragon cult, as they all recount legends relating to humans, I think. I think all of them do. I might be wrong there. Is there not another way around? There's... How about I follow my quest marker for once my gosh darn life? Which wants me to go... Got a map is what I've got. That is wildly unhelpful. Maybe it is up here and I just missed it like an idiot. Oh yeah, this suspicious crevice. No, no, that's just a suspicious crevice. That is just a suspicious crevice. Try saying that 10 times fast. Yeah, well, I mean, Dragon Claw is not necessarily the most delicate of writing instruments, so I imagine they'd have a similar desire for it to be easy to write or quick to write. No, we're just back here. Did I pick up the clairvoyance spell? This is really... What would that even be? That's illusion, I think? Yes. You know, that is wildly unhelpful. I really should have considered the fact I've got 20 quests open. So hang on, let me... There, now it's just the horny Jürgen Windcaller. Still says go this way. Okay. Does this want me to cross that bridge? Yeah, it does. Oh, of course, because we came down that way. I'm an idiot. I am not smart. Apparently. Yeah, now we're at this puzzle. Fine. Can't hit what you can't see. Alright, so it is technically possible, I believe, to sprint through this without using the shout. But no real reason not to. Okay, maybe there is a reason not to. And that reason is called massive skill issue. Stop standing on the keyboard, cat. Oh, I see. That's just a temporary escape.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, wait a minute. I recognize this kind of pattern floor. There's going to be fire and spiders, aren't there? I know your game. Ow. I'm very slightly on fire. I'm very slightly poisoned. I'm very slightly... Oh, jeez. You can... That's genuinely surprised me a little. I think that's the first time I've been... When was the last time I saved? When was the last time I saved? Oh no, when was the last time I saved? Oh, beans! Yep. Always quick save, folks. Perry, stop standing on my keyboard, please. This is already going to be torturous. Ooh, silver ring. Oh well, at least now I'm forced to be selective over what I actually grab, because I don't want to stick around slowly going through every single room, looting every single piece of gold. He says, and then immediately grabs an iron ingot, one of the least useful items in the game. I think that's my first death to frostbite spiders, possibly ever. That is not my finest hour, I have to say. Ooh, what was that? That was the Amulet of Kinnereth, of course. Kanathi. Not a lot. Quick save. Yeah, you've never seen anything quite like that. Video. Excuse me. Thank you. I'm not in the mood for your shenanigans, bony boys. He can just live his life for all I care. Okay, grab the word wall, go behind the waterfall for another loot box. That being box containing loot, not, you know, Overwatch skins. Drop another save. Okay, then there's the loot over here, which I don't want to miss out on. In retrospect, we didn't shame them nearly enough for horse armor. Like, it's a meme now, but it definitely was the tip of the iceberg for what was to come. Now we're shackled with bloody this nonsense, and this and there. Hello, Skeleton Johnson. What an ironic name. I'm not going to explain why. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Quick save. We're back. Ow. Bit of fire. Ow. That's what I was trying to avoid. Okay. Ah, jeez. Nice job, lads. Yeah, I mean, I would not blame someone of that era for thinking you were mad if you tried to say, no, this is genuinely the worst thing that's ever going to happen to gaming. And, you know, a part of me, the rationalist part of me does want to think, if it wasn't Bethesda, it would have been someone else. It probably would have been EA. But, horse armor, man. First modern bloody microtransaction. And they wanted to sell it for less, but honestly, no, that wasn't the solution. Alright, we've come to the end of Ustengrav. Nice bird statues. Or minifigure hands. Am I the only one who sees that? Specifically like droid minifigure hands. Yeah, she's led a sheltered life, poor girl. Dragonborn, I need to speak with you urgently. Rent the attic room at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, and I'll meet you. A friend. No. Good terrible. Okay, I kind of see. Yeah, I kind of see what you're coming from. That's broken. That's intact. Windior. More of these big old jars. Very jar heavy is Ustengrav. No, that's a straight downgrade. Also, free floating gold, apparently. Wowee, cheap viewers, my favorite. I prefer, however, no. Where do I have? There it is. You. Get out of here. Still, nice to see the bots making a showing. It's been a couple of weeks. How you doing? How's the robot family? Yeah, absolutely. It's like, we know we'd get banned by Automod, so, trust. Removing all shreds of legitimacy that they might somehow have. Yeah, this is where we transitioned. Necromancer to Drago. Did I loot you? No. And we're free. Alright, so now comes the time when I ask myself what time it is, and the time is indeed just gone 8, at least local. Which is fine by me, because I do not fancy walking to Solitude. Like, I strongly dislike being in Morthal. It's just such a quagmire, pure and simple. So that is where I believe we will leave it for today, as Hastine and Lydia have completed one more dungeon together. And we've got a few uniques out of the deal. We started on both of the sneaky faction quest lines before discovering that we can't really finish the first Dark Brotherhood initiation quest. So we'll come back to that once we've done a little bit more sneak training, and I might do that at some point. But that is pretty much going to be it from me today. So let me just drop a hard save here. And then I will figure out who to send you towards. I believe I saw that our good friend Huds is live. Yes, indeed, there is. Running Sonic 3 along with Argic. So do be sure to go and say howdy ho. Hit him with the lemon if you have that emote. I have a little more to say. Next week's streams, as usual, Wednesday will be decided probably minutes before I go live, although I would like to do a bit more Trackmania, so probably something in that space. And then Thursday we will be back for even more Hee-Hoo funny Hammerman. But yeah, I now have a cat that is very insistent that he be fed, and he's finally become right, so I will go and do that. But the rest of you, have a lovely weekend. I'll see you next time.